recent study asked people, when is it okay to openly pass gas in relationships? Majority said you gotta wait at least 2 to 6 months. Funny thing is, 10% said you just go for it. You go for it right away in a new relationship. Why hold it back? So I thought it would be funny to take it to the streets. Or rather, the halls of Townsquare Media Grand Rapids. So let's see what they have to say.
Whenever you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
But remember, it hurts when you hold farts in. It's a stigma, but it's not good for you. So you should be finding a way to get them out.
6 months. Took me 6 months. Do that before you get married. Get it all out. And when you get married, then you know what each other, stinks like.
I'll just let them go. At this point, I don't care.
Honestly, I just, whenever, at the beginning.
If you're comfortable enough to be meeting the extended family, like the cousins and aunts, I think that might be a good time.
When he cheats on you and you fart on his pillow. Hopefully his face is there too. Maybe he might get pink eye.
When you're comfortable enough to leave bobby pins at his house. How about that? If you're that comfortable, then you can start laying some farts around.
So that's the rule of thumb when it comes to females.
For females. For guys... Hey, how you doing? You ready to go on our date?
Won't that scare the girl away on the first date?
Not if his shit doesn't stink.
I feel like there really wasn't any grace period either. It was like, we're dating and now we're farting in front of each other and talking about poop all the time. Like, it's just a thing that happens in our house.
And they say romance is dead.
I know, right?
How about you, Steve? You're in a relationship.
Yeah.
And?
Just shy of 2 years.
And?
I have never farted in front of her. Out of sight, out of mind. I don't hear it. I don't want to know.
I'm embarrassed by it. And I definitely don't want her farting around me.
Sorry, Nate, if you see this ever. I think we were dating for, at least 6 months. We just sort of turned to each other. He was like, is it okay if I start farting around you? And I was like, sure, if it's okay for me.
It was my wife who actually drew first blood in the chemical warfare battle. I was actually holding her feet, and she was doing sit-ups.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she actually ripped one and fired right at me. We were about 2.5, 3 months into dating. At that point, I just stopped driving back to my apartment with my stomach, in knots, and just started firing them off.
I think it's important for the guys to go first to let you know it's okay. Then you break the barrier. Just do it, and then, go, oh, do you smell that? See who gets grossed out the most.
Well, I've never soberly farted in front of a girlfriend before.
Drunk farts? That's even worse.
Oh, trust me, I know. I drink pretty cheap beer.
Tell us about the fart you had this morning.
Okay, so I was still in bed, right? My wife is in the bathroom. I fart in the bed, lay there for a minute or two, then get up and go to the bathroom, and my wife is like, oh my God, what did you eat? And I said, what, it followed me? And she said, yes, it's terrible.
So what did you eat?
Slow barbecue.
Yeah, and so I feel like once she let that little squeaker out, the doors were ripped down. I mean, the wall was torn down, and it's time. She thought it would be very quiet, and it wasn't. And she was embarrassed, and she should be, because it was disgusting.
You can't really appreciate and love someone until you can appreciate their gas.
I was asked when it was okay. I mean, communication is important in any relationship.
What's that, honey? Oh, really? You don't say. Oh, I love you too.
How's my double chin look? Is it?
You're recording.
Thanks, Christine. You're supposed to say 3, 2, 1. Whatever.
I'm not a good director.